it will be a great show.
I love that. That's awesome. You have such a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Yeah, fantastic. So this song will represent
Belarus in inter-region song contest.
Good luck to you. I mean, I think that's a very, very beautiful song.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Do you have any recommendations
for the song? I think the energy in the song is fantastic. I would get to the breakdown a little sooner. There's a part where it goes, oh, oh, oh. I would go to there sooner. Because I think that part it feels so big. It just takes a long time to get there. I think it's fantastic. It takes you on a ride, an emotional ride. I don't know what you're saying, obviously, but I'm able to feel.
Jason, we are very happy, extremely happy to have you here in Minsk.
My
and
pleasure.
Tell me, please, this is your first time in Belarus, I know about it, but is it your first time in post-Soviet country?
It's my first time in Belarus. I have been in post-Soviet countries before, but my first time here, and I just fell in love right away. I don't know what's in the air or what's happening here, but I have such a great first experience, first impression. It's been amazing.
Do you have any stereotypes about Belarus?
Actually, no. I came in with a fresh perspective about, I would say about 6 months ago, my friend started to tell me about how amazing and different this place was. And I love Belarus, that song.
This is our Eurovision song.
Yeah, so that song like played over and over and over in my mind because in his club he would play it over and over again. As much as like I would be like, yo, play the song again, because I grew to love the song too. Finally I had an opportunity to come here because I was in the area to visit my friend, and honestly I have had the best experience so far. I've only been here 2 days, but I don't even want to leave. It's incredible. It really is. I brought my son with me, and he's been having the time of his life. Myself, I've been enjoying it like crazy. Going out, seeing the people. I went to the mall. I went to the city to have a coffee. I mean, it's fire.
Is it a safe place for you?
Extremely. That's one of my favorite things about it. It's so chill. Everybody's so nice and respectful. So the vibe here it really fits my personality.
But what led you to Belarus?
Having been here for 2 days, I was like, there's no possible way that I haven't been here before. I think it's so crazy to me that I haven't been here. So I started to talk to the powers that be here in Belarus, and I was like, I'd love to, come in and do a concert.
Mr. Jason Derulo!
We're trying to set it up for sometime around October, so which is a really fast turnaround. Usually, I'll set dates and it'll be like, half a year, in advance or a year in advance, but this is really quick. We're going to try to turn it around really quickly. So I think I'll be here, around October 3rd for a solo concert.
But can I ask you strictly? I mean, you are very interested in this market, East Europe. I mean.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, the world is a very big place, and I think there's people that need a tonic everywhere, right? My name is Jason, and it means healer. And when I was a kid, I didn't understand what my calling was, but I know now that my calling is a person that can create a healing energy through music, And I've been in the industry for about 16 years now.
Wow.
Crazy.
16.
16 years now, and it's unreal to me that I've never been here. So I want to come here and put on the greatest show that Belarus has ever seen.
You had a tough period in your life. I mean, your pain, your trauma.
Yeah, for sure. So I've come from very humble beginnings, right? My family is from one of the poorest countries in the world, and that country happens to be also one of the strongest countries in the world. And you know, there's a crazy juxtaposition, because although you know, Haiti doesn't have very much monetarily, they make up for it in spirit, you know, and that spirit is inside of me, and it's a spirit of a fighter, it's a spirit of a warrior. And everything that I've gone through in my life, I've been able to overcome because I feel like I was raised in, you know, in that kind of an environment, you know, where we didn't have very much. You know, there's sometimes where I didn't know when my next meal was gonna come, but I was still able to enjoy, and I didn't even know or realize that anybody had more than I did necessarily, or that I was different in any way. And I got to give it to my parents, you know, for giving me that kind of childhood. You know, I was able to really learn so much and kind of build myself up, because I knew what I wanted. You know, I knew what I wanted to go get very, very early on in my life. And yeah, you know, here we are today.
But this is your time.
For sure.
Yes, and this is your moment.
For sure.
And
for
you
sure.
are doing very well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. We invited you to the Palace of Art in Minsk, and everything you see here is made by Belarusian artists. Even this chair you sit in here, yes. Does the topic of ecology touch you, or is just a social trend? Maybe?
You know, I think, you know, in life, you know, you got to take things with a grain of salt. You know, there's going to be positives and negatives to everything. I think this place that you brought me today, I'm very thankful that you brought me here, because ironically, today we brought some art teachers to the villa, and it was an amazing experience, because we got to literally let our hair down. We picked a photo. We had to pick a photo. Me, my son, we had to pick a photo, and then we had to draw the photo. We had to paint it. So it's ironic that you brought me here today, fresh off the heels of us painting our own art today.
Share a secret with us, with our audience. What do they need to do to make their dreams come true?
Yeah, so I actually wrote a book called Sing Your Name Out Loud, and I wrote it because being a kid from where I'm from, where I am today is an impossibility, you know, in most people's minds. It's not supposed to happen, you know. Coming from nothing, coming from a place where you're not even allowed to dream this big, you know. I wanted to write this book because there's so many kids like myself. There's so many, even adults, you know, that may think that their dream is impossible or that it's too late. So I wanted to write a book that basically broke it down into 15 rules to success, you know, and hopefully people would bump their heads less time and make less mistakes than I made, because I made so many mistakes on my rise. And
but this is a way.
Yeah, you know, so if I can provide some help in any ways, I wrote this book, and you know, there's really, really poignant rules that you need to follow, and it works in every facet. It's not just for a musician. These tools have worked for me in business. They've worked for me on social media. They've worked for me in music, you know, the same exact way. Those same exact rules work in every facet.
But I still want that. You're savage love. You're savage love. You're savage love.
And what you do to keep fit?
The main thing is obviously diet, right? You can't outwork your diet. No matter how much you're working out, you're not going to outwork what you eat. My diet is mainly protein, right? So I'm any kind of protein. I'm going to lead with that, and then I try to, you know, marry that with fruits and vegetables. Throughout the day, I'll try to snack on fruit. And you know, when I'm having a meal, either for lunch or dinner, I'll pack my plate with protein and vegetables. And I just try to keep myself full of that, you know. I skip breakfast, so I intermittent fast every day. And then the last thing is I fast every Friday. I don't eat on Fridays ever.
You're in a very good shape, really.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. And you are very active in social media.
Yeah.
How do you cope with such public attention in your life?
It's really incredible. Honestly, 5 years ago, I didn't know how to social media at all.
Really?
When the pandemic happened is when I switched on and I was like, I'm gonna figure social media out. And I started to post 6 times a day to figure out my audience. At that point, I had sold 250 million records, but people couldn't place my name with the songs and my face with the songs. And it was because I didn't know how to social media very well. To this day, you know, people still have trouble putting them together. When they come to my concert, they're like, that was him? Oh, that was him too? Oh, that was him too? That was him too. But social media has really helped connect the dots for a lot of people.
This lesson.
Let's talk about your new single, Make Me Happy, I mean.
Yes.
Yes. Tell me why this song is so special for you.
Make Me Happy was a song that I wanted to do for the state of the world and what's going on and what's happening here. All around the world, you know, there's just so much turmoil going on at one time. So I wanted to, like I spoke about earlier, talked about being a tonic in a world that we have today. So that was the reason for that song. I actually just released another song called You DJ I'll Drive.
You DJ, I'll.
Those late night drives and you have that special somebody in the passenger side and then they're DJing and then you drive, you know, and they're playing all the songs that talk about, you know, what you're going through.
And our last question for you and for our audience is, do you really feel that you, like a public person, have a very specific mission on the Earth, maybe, on our planet?
Yeah, I think I have a lot of those. To name a few, to share my music with the world in performance. I have worked tirelessly to build the best show on earth, and I believe that the show myself and my team has built is the best show on the planet. I don't think there's a better show out there. Musically, obviously, just to continue on the same path, you know, and continue to share music with the world. It's my favorite thing in the world when people come to me and say, riding solo helped me through my breakup, or I proposed to my wife utilizing your song, Marry Me, or I party to Swalla and Talk Dirty, or my Savage Love and Take You Dancing got me through the pandemic. Like those kinds of moments that are small parts of people's lives is the reason why I do what I do. And every single time, you know, it brings me the greatest amount of joy to be a small part of people's lives like that.
You're like a medicine, like a psychologist, maybe.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Thank you for this conversation.
My pleasure.
And we will be very happy to have you in Minsk on October, the 3rd of October.
Yes, can't wait.
Okay, see you.
Derulo.